Hey guys, it's Christina and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be ranking my Valentino Rockstud collection from the very worst items to the best, and I'm super excited. If you haven't seen me do that with my Christian Louboutin shoe collection, then definitely be sure to check that one out, and I'll leave it in my description box so you can watch it after this one. But this is going to be super fun, and I hope it's really helpful if you're looking to buy some shoes from Valentino and you're kind of debating like which ones you should get. I'm going to tell you which ones are the worst and which ones are the best. But before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Christina. I make lots of videos here on YouTube about fashion, designer items, luxury items, designer dupes, and just all the fun girly things. So I'd love for you to subscribe and stick around so you'll see more videos. Alright guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I must say that the Valentino Rockstuds are my absolute favorite designer shoes. I find them very, very comfortable, very beautiful. They're like jewelry on your feet. So when we're starting with the worst, it's really hard for me to say like they're the worst because I do really like everything in my Valentino Rockstud collection. And out of all my designer shoes, like including Christian Louboutin, Saint Laurent, I've always raved that Valentino makes some of the most beautiful and comfortable shoes. So I do think it's worth the splurge because you're gonna get your money's worth. But with that said, we do have to rank them, so there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. So let's start with the losers. I am giving my Leopard Valentinos with the 4-inch heel the worst spot just because I find them to be probably the most uncomfortable out of all of them. They are the highest with the 4 inches, and I can walk in them for like a few hours, but I did just recently wear them to a wedding and my feet were pretty destroyed by the end of the night. They were really uncomfortable to dance in all night, and I did end up taking them off during the wedding and just went barefoot. So not the best shoe to wear if you're gonna wear for like 6-7 hours. But if you're just going to dinner or doing something, you know, light, like where you're only gonna be in them for a couple hours and you don't have to stand a lot, then they might work. But for me, I was like standing for a whole hour during cocktail hour, and then you're like out on the dance floor dancing. So they're definitely more comfortable than other designer shoes, but if we're just talking about Valentino, these are definitely not the most comfortable. You can get more comfortable, which we're gonna get into that. So the second worst in my collection are the Valentino sandals. I do love the chunky heel, and I find these super comfortable actually. I'm just putting them towards the bottom because I don't get as much wear out of them because they're bright colors. It's also not the most ideal shoe if you live somewhere where it's cold a lot. I live in Miami, Florida, so I can wear these year round. But for other people who live up north, this is only going to be a shoe that you're going to be able to wear a couple, for a couple months when it's warm outside. So that's something to consider when you're spending a lot of money on shoes. Like, do you really want to spend $1,000 on sandals that you might not get as much wear out of? I do love the chunky heel. I think that they're really cute. I did buy these pre-owned. That's why I got the colorful one. So I did save like a ton of money getting this color. However, I would definitely recommend if you are going to buy them full price to get a solid color or a color that you're going to wear a lot. So like go for the black or the nude, or if you wear pink a lot, something like that. But they're really comfy sandals and I do like them. I just think that there are other Valentino Rockstud shoes that you're going to get more use out of. You're going to get more bang for your buck. Alright, so in at the third worst would be the booties, which I do love these booties. They are in black and they're the perfect color and the perfect heel height. They're about 3 inches, so they are extremely comfortable, but I put them towards the bottom just for kind of the same reasons as the sandals. These aren't necessarily a shoe I'm going to wear all year long. This is just something I wear in fall and winter. In the spring and summer, I'm not really wearing boots. So I think that you are limited with how many times a year you can wear these. However, I do love the style of them, and I love the heel height because they're 3 inches. So they're very manageable to walk in. They're very comfortable. It's just really the only reason that they're at the bottom is because I can't get as much wear out of them as I can other pairs. All right, so now we're gonna go into the top 4 of the best Valentino Rockstuds, and I'm gonna start with the next one. At number 4, we have the sandals. So these are completely flat and they're really comfortable. They're easy to walk in. I do wish I went down half a size. I got them in a 6.5, which is what I wear in all my Valentino Rockstuds, but I noticed that sometimes my foot falls out of the shoe, and I do have a very narrow foot, so I do wish I went down like half a size so that my foot wouldn't come out. That's the main issue I have with the shoe, but I love these because they're comfortable, and while you can't necessarily wear these year round if you live anywhere, you know, where it might be cold in the winter or fall, you can wear them an absolute ton in the warmer months because they're really easy and comfortable to walk in. There's no heel, so they're great if you have kids, or if you don't like heels, then I do recommend these. These are also cheaper than the heels. While they're still very expensive, they are the cheaper, you know, they are on the lower end of the price point for Valentino, and you're gonna wear them a lot. All right, guys, so we've gotten into the top 3 best Valentino Rockstuds. So number 3 for the absolute best Valentino Rockstuds are the Rockstud Kitten heels. These are in a pink version. These are super light pink though. They're almost like a nudish pink, and I actually wore these on my wedding day. I really wanted to get a pair of shoes at my wedding that I knew I could continue to wear, so I splurged on these, and I'm so happy I did because I love them. They're so comfortable and they're so beautiful, and what I love about the Kitten version is that you have an extra strap so you get more Rockstuds. And I'm not a big fan of Kitten heels. I find them like kind of cheesy, but I don't find these Kitten heels like offensive because they're, you know, they're a decent heel height. Like I've seen Kitten heels that are itty bitty and they're just really tacky to me, but this is like a well done Kitten heel, so it's a little bit bigger, and you just can wear these everywhere. Like they're super comfortable. I can wear these for hours. I've never had my feet hurt when I wear the Kitten heels, and I absolutely love these. All right, so coming in at number 2 for the best are the Valentino Rockstud heels, and this is the classic pair in the Poudre Nude, which is a patent leather, and it is the 4-inch heel, and these are just so classic, so gorgeous. They're definitely not as comfortable as the Kitten heel. They're a little bit more difficult, you know, to walk in for many hours. However, for 4-inch heels, I do find them to be very comfortable compared to other designers. I find this one to be more comfortable than my Leopard one, maybe because of the leather, the patent leather. So I don't know, I think these are very classic, and if you're gonna spend this much money on a pair of shoes, then I definitely think going for a classic, beautiful staple nude shoe that every girl needs in her closet is a nude shoe, then the nude high heel one is a perfect option. This, I will say, like, yeah, I wouldn't wear these somewhere where you're gonna have to be up standing for like hours upon hours. It just really depends how you are in heels. But what I will say is for a 4-inch heel, they are comfortable. Your foot is very secure, and they're absolutely stunning. All right, guys, so for the number 1 shoe in my Valentino Rockstud collection, I chose my Valentino Rockstud heel in the all black. The all black is amazing. It has like this dark silver Rockstuds instead of like the gold ones. And I have them in the full on black version. They do make the black ones where like it has nude right here, but I love the all black. So the reason why these are my top ones in my collection is because 1, they're super comfortable. They're the smaller heels, so you can wear them with everything. 2nd, I love that they're all black because I feel like just the nude ones, not only does every girl need a nude pair of shoes in her collection, but you also need just like an all black pair of shoes. So I really like that it doesn't have the nude contrast on them. I actually really prefer the completely black ones like this. I think that they just look better than the ones that are black with the nude on it. I think that these are very classic. They're super comfortable, and I wear them all the time. You can wear them all year round, so you don't really have to worry about seasons because these are still appropriate when it's cold outside and it's like very fall colors with the dark. And then even in the summer when you're going out and you need heels to wear, like you can never go wrong with a pair of black heels. Like it's essential, right? So if you're gonna spend over $1,000 on shoes, I think that these are the best option. I mean, it's just also a preference of what color you like, but you cannot go wrong with black, and these are amazing. So honestly, you guys, all the Valentino Rockstud shoes are really wonderful. That's why I have so many, because they're so comfortable and they're so stunningly beautiful. So I do recommend making the splurge if that's something that you want to do. If you're not quite sure though, that you're really gonna like them and you really want to spend $1,000, then I recommend you getting these dupes. They look very similar to the Valentino Rockstuds, and then you can get an idea like how much you wear them. And I think that dupes are a great way to try out an item and see how much you wear and love it, and if you want to invest money in the real thing. So these dupes are like 50 bucks. You can wear them for a few months, wear them for a year, see how much you love them, and then decide if you want to buy the authentic version, which are the, Valentino Rockstuds that cost over $1,000. You can also buy them on therealreal.com for a discounted price, but basically what that means is that they are going to be pre-owned. So someone wore them before you and now you're going to buy them. But I love doing that. You're kind of helping out the environment by, recycling old clothes and shoes. So it's a great way to get luxury items for less and also help out the globe. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, and there's a little notification bell right next to the subscribe button. Be sure to click on that so you'll be notified when my new videos come out. All right guys, I will talk to you next time. Bye.